And what is up, wrestling fans? Thank you so much for joining me here again on the channel today on this Friday, September the 22nd, 2017. My name is Nick Nightmare. Along with me, as always, is the World Heavyweight Champion of Microphones, Blue, the Snowball Microphone. And we're going to have a little fun today. We're going to do something a little bit differently. It seems that the WWE is very interested, in my opinion, as far as it pertains to the WWE Network. Everybody has been buzzing since Wednesday about this survey coming down the line. Everybody who is a member of the WWE Network, a subscriber, has gotten this survey. And I seen it in my mailbox, and I immediately thought, you know who else would like to know what I think about the survey in this WWE Network is my fans and my guys. So I thought I would do it here on the show with you guys watching. I have not seen this survey yet. I have not watched anybody else's video that decided to do the survey. That kind of upset me a little bit. I thought I had an original idea that I was going to beat everybody to the punch, but unfortunately I had to go to work on Thursday, which is a very long day for me, and I decided to put it off until today. Unbeknownst to me, other people would be doing the very same thing. We're not going to concern ourselves too much with that because I don't care what everybody else does. I'm going to do what I plan to do, and I plan to bring you this live interaction of this survey. You know, February the 24th, 2014, I woke up super extra early. I was very, very excited. I took the day off from work intentionally just because this was the morning, the launch of the WWE Network. I have been a member since the first minute of the first hour of the minute they announced you could do it. I was there doing it. I was one of them that was there at the 0 hour to subscribe to this network. I couldn't help but be overwhelmed since they announced it just a couple of years earlier. I was so amped and so ready. I could only think back to when I was a little guy and we used to talk amongst our friends, hey, imagine if there was a wrestling channel? Can you imagine if there was a channel that showed nothing but wrestling all the time? So when they announced the WWE Network, I was uber excited, super duperly excited. And then after I became a member and immediately ingested everything that they had and saw what they were doing there, it has been nothing but downhill since the beginning. Not only have I received nothing for being a subscriber over the course of the last 3 years, nothing at all. I mean, not even a discount to anything. Not even a free month for being a loyal subscriber that I have not missed one single payment over the course of the last 3 years. So, I'm looking forward to some of the things that I've heard are being talked about in this survey, and I feel like the only way to really make the network anything, like all these ideas we're going to get into, they're all great, but most of them should already be in play. Most of the things they want to change are pretty much standard on a lot of the other streaming services. And the biggest problem, as I've said numerous times on this show, with the WWE Network is that they use it as a streaming service and not as an actual network. Yes, there is a live stream, but it is nothing but a useless, repetitive algorithm of nonsense. Nothing really makes sense. They don't break in with news. They don't treat it like a network. They just treat it like a collection that you can go and watch whatever you want, whenever you want to watch. Every once in a while, they'll throw a new show here and there, or they'll announce that new episodes of some certain thing, a story time or whatever, is coming to the network, and they usually debut it as after Raw, because they think after Monday Night Raw you're going to be so happy with wrestling that you're going to go and watch more. But most of us, after Monday Night Raw is over, just want to distance ourselves from everything until the next day. So using Raw and SmackDown as a lead-in to the programming, which is already late at night, after 11, after 10 p.m., that's not how you run a network. Is that what NBC does? Is that what USA does with all their great shows? No. No. WWE Network needs to be run as such. It needs to stop relying on the fact that it's a streaming service and people are just going to watch what they want to watch. Nobody cares about the live stream. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. I would absolutely love nothing more than a real live network. Treat it like a sports center. Just have a constant running programming that is new every day. What does it cost to put up a damn green screen behind somebody in the studio? You got all these people under contract sitting in the back doing nothing. Why not give a talent or somebody their own show, a weekly or a daily, maybe this day in wrestling history, or you have all kinds of things, or even just a sports center. You don't even have to run it all the time, but if you start every day at 8 a.m., WWE Sports Center Live, and then you have an hour-long show that you can put on 2 or 3 times a day in case you missed it in the morning. It could loop itself, but have it be new every day. Report the news like we do here on YouTube. Have stories. And when Bobby the Brain Heenan passed away last Sunday, they should have broke into the network. If anybody was watching WWE programming that day on their network, everything should have came to a halt. They should have went to a live studio where they were covering the passing of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Much like E! Network does when it comes down to entertainment news, they stopped their programming. Somebody passed away or something huge happened. We got breaking news and we come break in. They were doing that at the beginning. If you go look, there is when Dusty Rhodes passed away, I believe it was Dusty Rhodes, they broke into the network. They had a special that was there for you to go and watch the WWE talk about it as it happened. Not just a retrospective, and of course we love that, but they don't use this network correctly. That is the biggest change that I could hope for, is that they just run it like a television channel and stop leaving it as a Netflix or a Hulu type service. That's my little rant on that. Let's get past all these issues and whatever, and let's get to the survey. And survey says, let's do this. All right, here it is. The WWE survey. I added the cool little graphics there at the top. They're not as cool as me. This is not how the survey looks above the blue bar. This is how I made it look, just for you guys to enjoy. I hope that everything is centered and done correctly. Like I said, we have not looked at this or done this already. You're only allowed to do it once, so here we go. Let's make it count. As part of a potential premium priced tier, WWE is considering adding new programming features and special perks to the WWE Network. We are interested in your feedback. Oh, you're gonna get my feedback about those ideas. Please let us know what you think by completing the survey below. Next, let's rock on this. Let's get this going. My internet sucks, everything sucks, so it might take a little while because my tech is not as up to date as it should be, but here we go. Alright. What is your current WWE Network subscription status? I am currently and have been subscribed since day one. Next. What do you got for me now, WWE? Here we go. Question number 2. If it decides to load. Being a subscriber has been great, but it has a lot of downfall to it as well. Because they just don't treat it the way they should, like I said. Trying to add some filler while we wait for this stuff to load up. Here we go. WWE is considering adding new programming, like we said, the premium price tier, blah blah blah. Listed below are some potential programming ideas. Please let us know how interested you are in each of these ideas. Select whether you are extremely, very moderately, somewhat interested, or not at all interested. Okay. New reality shows. Reality shows featuring life on the road for WWE superstars, an insider view of WWE superstars' intense training and workout regimens, WWE Superstar Cribs, WWE Style Apprentice, to win a job at WWE, which I will apply for if that's an actual thing. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Or WWE Legends House Season 2 Attitude Era. I don't care what era you do. You want to give me more Legends House? Go ahead. That was fantastic. I doubt any follow-up season to the original season will have any moment as impactful as Pat Patterson coming out as being openly gay after 60 years of keeping it a secret on the road in the world of professional wrestling, which had to be very hard on him. I don't think we'll get any earth-shattering things to close up these seasons, but then again, you never know. I mean, I'm sure there'll be somebody going through some kind of a life moment that might, evoke those same emotions out of us. But Legends House was great. Apprentice, I'm applying. You don't even have to tell me. WWE Superstar Cribs, they used to do that shit all the time. Back in the early 2000s, they had a show, WWE Confidential. I've seen the inside of Jerry the King Lawler's house. I've seen what Trish Stratus's house looked like. They used to go and do cribs. So I'm all for that. I always love to see how the guys live and the girls. Like, what do you do with your money? What's important to you? What are you into besides pro wrestling? Especially if I'm invested in the character and I really, really enjoy it. It doesn't matter. I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff. So, pretty much what I'm saying is yes, we are extremely, extremely interested in that. Original scripted comedies. Comedies such as WWE Superstar Roasts. No thank you. Southpaw Regional Wrestling. Yes. WWE's version of The Office. Sure, I'd be up for that. I don't see why not. Although I do have my concerns because the WWE and comedy do not usually work well. The fact that they threw Southpaw Regional Wrestling in there is really the only reason why I have to click extremely interested on this one, because Southpaw Regional Wrestling was fantastic. And if they want to give me more stuff like that, and they want to allow the guys and the superstars to go a little bit more outside of who they are, and maybe it'll help with the character development on the actual program, if you allow these guys to maybe find something within themselves by performing in original scripted comedy ideas. Which, I'm okay with that. Original scripted dramas. Wrestling theme series inspired by wrestling's colorful and rich history, such as WWE's version of Game of Thrones. That's a terrible example to give, because Game of Thrones is a very large and complex story that happens in the Middle Ages, Is that what they're talking about? Like going back then? Or are they talking about maybe something more like Ballers or Power, or these shows that are popular now, where you're seeing like the WWE corporation, drama unfold, like stuff like that. I'm not really interested in that. One of the reasons I'm not really that interested is because I'm afraid it's a window, and it'll be a gateway that if it happens and it ends up being successful, that they're going to turn the network into nothing more than another version of E. And they're going to have all these original dramas, and we're going to stop seeing wrestling. So, unfortunately on that, I'm just going to go not at all interested. I don't care about drama. You want to give me original scripted drama that matters and that's poignant and that... Do it on The Real Show. Do it on Raw. Do it on SmackDown. You don't need to hide behind costumes and Game of Thrones type scenarios. Just write it for the show you already have. And then once that's good and up to par, then maybe I'll be up for original scripted dramas. Original scripted comedies is a whole nother ballgame. I'm down for that. Drama? No thank you. Sorry, boy. WWE Director's Cut. Shows that put a new twist on classic content, such as WWE legends narrating historic pay-per-views or current WWE superstars providing their perspective and analysis of classic matches and events. Ooh. Listen, director's commentaries are one of my favorite things in the world to listen to. Of all of my favorite movies, from Lord of the Rings to Star Wars and beyond those. Anything that I truly enjoy, if there is a commentary, even by the actors or the directors or the producers, anybody that wants to tell me more about how this came to be, I'm all for it. You want to have Shawn Michaels sit down with The Undertaker and talk about WrestleMania 25 while you get to watch the match? You watch them maybe interacting with the match. Maybe you watch them watch it and they're just riffing with each other about what it was. Learn more about it. I'm all for it. Let's click that extremely interested button right now, because this is absolutely extremely interesting. Special live events. Special one-time live events from unique locations around the world featuring an unexpected main event. I guess much like AJ Styles at Madison Square Garden, you would want to have that on the network. I said that right off the bat. There's no reason why that shouldn't have happened anyway. You knew you were doing it that night. There should have been cameras there. Not just the fan cameras in the audience that posted everything up on YouTube for you guys. And it should have been broadcasted or broken into live breaking news. AJ Styles wins world title at house show in New York City's famed Madison Square Garden. Here's the clip. I'm in it. Go. Extremely interested in that. Next section. Ring of Honor. Historic and new programming from Ring of Honor. Yes. I don't know enough about Ring of Honor. If they put that on the network, the old stuff to the new, I have countless hours of new stuff for new stuff from the guys that I already know. You're talking about the careers of Seth Rollins and Daniel Bryan and Kevin Steen. I'm in it. Go. Extremely interested. TNA. Historic and new programming from TNA Impact Global Force Wrestling. There is no new programming. That's not going to happen. But the historic part of this makes me extremely interested. And I'm going to hit extremely because you're talking about the legacies of Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, Bobby Roode, Eric Young, Booker T was there, Kevin Nash, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan. The list goes on and on. For these moments to be available to us on the WWE Network would be fantastic. You're encompassing whole entire careers. It's not about having TNA. It's about having the legacies of your current superstars. So I am all over that. Other promotions, historic and new programming from ICW, Progress, New Japan. Same goes there. Absolutely. I watch as much New Japan as I can on Access TV. I would not be opposed to be able to go and watch Wrestle Kingdom 11 on my WWE network whenever I want. And they would have access to the what is considered by most to be the 3 greatest matches of the year so far. Omega, Okada, 1, 2, and 3. On the WWE network? Fuck yeah, why not? Tournaments. I don't even have to read the rest of this. I don't. Tournaments, I've been way outspoken about the need for more tournaments. But let's read it because that's what we're doing. New. New is the key word. New in-ring tournaments, such as a Pro-Am style tournament, WWE versus NXT. That would be awesome. Can you imagine for one night only? The Pro-Am tournament. 8 men from the main roster, 8 men from NXT. And you get the possibility of having a Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. And see the best of the best. And see who comes out on top. That is an amazing tournament. I want to see that one so bad. A Lucha tournament. Let's do that. That's a good way to get the 205 Live division some great talent that it needs. Search the Lucha grounds. Not the underground. The main Lucha grounds. And pick the best Lucha performers in the world and do the tournaments. You're good at it. You have not failed yet with a tournament. I say keep going. Lucha tournament? Yes. Tag team tournament? Yes. King or Queen of the Ring? Say no more. That is absolutely the most logical next step for the women's division, the Queen of the Ring. It's never happened before. You don't want to do the King of the Ring? Give us the Queen of the Ring. I'm loving that. So absolutely yes. House shows. For the first time ever, get a live ringside view of select WWE house shows. Why break the streak? I want to see as much wrestling as possible. You want to give me a house show in West Bumblefuck, Oklahoma? If it has a great card, I'm going to watch it. You see what's going on. See what's brewing on the creative level. What we might be seeing. Who's practicing with who. Are we trying out new gimmicks? I would definitely be interested in that. Take my money for all of those things right now. Let's continue on. The last 2 in this page. TV 14 in-ring style show. A new weekly version of ECW or other edgy new promotions. Rated TV 14. This is a tough one. Because immediately I want to click extremely interested. But then I would be worried that they're going to blow that too. Like, they have their track record with new wrestling programming outside of the tournament features has not been good. And unless you're going to put Paul Heyman in charge of this division of the company, I don't want to see it. Honestly, they don't need it. They need to inject a little TV 14 into the main show, like we said earlier with the other things. The main show is what this is needed for. You don't have to go all 14, but you need to understand that after the 9 o'clock hour, PG should be over. From 8 to 9, maybe even 9:30, go PG. But from 9:30 to 11, it should be at least Y7 if you don't want to go 14. make it a little bit more edgy, a little more adult-oriented towards the end of the night, because the kids have probably fallen asleep at that point anyway. So we're going to go moderate on this one. We're going to do moderately interested, because I wouldn't say no, but I don't want another ECW where it's all just blood and guts and ripping people up. I want it to be meaningful. I want it to feel gritty, and I want it to feel like wrestling. I wouldn't even call it ECW, because you failed so badly at the rebranding of that. I just don't want to see ECW again. I want you to do something else. Call it something different. Give it a new name. Don't add more divisions. You don't want an extreme division. It's just moderately interested. Nothing really to get crazy about. Finally, here on this page, an audio channel, a section of WWE Network for listening only that provides audio play-by-play of pay-per-views, music playlists, sports radio style call-in shows, and podcasts. That's already way readily available to us on the internet as it is. I don't need it crowding up and taking up space on the network's servers. I am really not at all interested in that. I mean, unless you really got... What are you going to have? A whole section of probably Booker T's podcast, Jericho's podcast, Austin's podcast. You can get those wherever you want. I don't need them on the network. So, as far as that goes, we're going to say no to that. And that is the final question on this portion of the survey here. So let's click next and enter our answers for that page. Some pretty decent ideas there. I would be mostly interested in the reality-based series, the live events, and actually even I don't know why Southpaw Regional Wrestling's not already on the network. And the fact that they're putting it here as a price point tier or whatever you want to call it for the future is ridiculous. The fact that it's only on YouTube is retarded. I've said it many times on this channel. The YouTube channel is the real version of the WWE Network. And what we sit here and pay $10 a month for is not really worth it outside of the pay-per-view savings that you get by spending $10 a month on a show like WrestleMania. But then again, by doing that, you get what you pay for. And I really feel like that's why the quality of the programming has been gone down, because they don't have to entice us to give them $60 anymore. We're just giving them $10 a month all year long anyway. They took a big hit in the pocket for it, so that's the kind of wrestling we're getting. Let's see what this section is about over here. Now please let us know which of these new program ideas are most valuable to you. Interesting. To do so, please assume you have a total of $10 to spend against these ideas. That's what you spend on the subscription every single month. How would you spend it? For example, if you find one program idea much more valuable to you than any of the others, you can put all 10 towards that one program idea. Or if you find several different program ideas valuable, you can split up the $10 across those ideas. Just remember, you only have $10 in total. Please place any dollar amount from 0 to 10 in the spaces provided below. So let's do that. A little math portion of this. I didn't know it was going to be this kind of a test. Holy crap. Alright, so we got $10 to spend here. Our $10 subscription. Let's see what we got going on. We got everything we just talked about. We got the reality shows, TNA, Ring of Honor, all the promotions, tournaments, the director's cut. All of the sections we just highlighted and voted on. This is actually very difficult, because there's a couple of these things that I want to put 10 on for all of them. Like, I wish I could put $30. It would go right here. $10 for the director's cut. $10 for tournaments. $10 for... No, not $10 for TNA. Screw that. Maybe $1, if anything. Just because of the legacies. I think it means a lot to the guys. And as for me as a fan, I would just love to be able to go back and see everything. So this is kind of difficult, you guys. But let's not waste too much time here. TV In-Ring 14 show gets nothing from me. Special live events... One-time live events from unique locations around the world. Sure, you'll get $1 for that. House shows, if I have to spend money, I'm not going to worry too much about the house shows. The audio channel, absolutely not. Original scripted dramas, no. You get no money from me. Original scripted comedies, we'll throw $1 there because I love Southpaw, and if that's where they're going to relegate it to, then I support that way. New reality shows, absolutely yes. We're going to do $2 to the reality section. Ring of Honor will give $1. TNA will give $1. Other promotions, if I'm already giving $1, that's $2 here. We're already at $6. We have a total of 10. Wow. Yeah, I'm not going to give $1 to any of this other stuff, because much like I said we could get most of that stuff. If you want to see Progress, New Japan, you have options and places you can go to see that. So I'm not going to give them money to go see it on the WWE Network. No way. The reason I want Ring of Honor and TNA as opposed to these other promotions is, like I said, it's the legacy of the superstars that are already there. You would want to go back and see more and see how they were built. So they get my money. The other promotions do not. We have $6 here, and thankfully we have my two favorite sections of this thing. So WWE tournaments, you're getting, I could do even 3 and 3, but wow. No, you know what? We're gonna go 2 for the director's cut, $4 for tournaments. The majority of this money I would love nothing more than to have a King of the Ring back, the Queen of the Ring. The tournaments have been great. That's how we're gonna do it. That's how I'm spending my money, you guys. $1 for the live events. I don't care about the 14 show, the house show, the audio channel, or the original scripted dramas. I don't mind some comedy, getting these guys some more exposure, so we'll throw $1 there. $2 to the reality shows, $1 each to ROH and TNA, and then $4 for tournaments, $2 director's cut. Next, please. That's not as easy. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Didn't we just see the total was 12? I mean 10. Now it's telling me 12? How did I do that? New reality shows. You guys, why didn't you warn me that we did that? Alright, so if that's the case, I'm going to take away the live event. We'll take that. It's not as important to me as some of the other things. And we will take down... we'll take the director's cut down to $1. Okay, so now my tally, as you can see here, is 10, even though it said it when we submitted it the first time. We're submitting it now, and we are going to be good to go. So, much more difficult, as like I was about to say, when money is involved. Of course, you see it in that original list, and you're just like, yeah, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want that, I want everything, I want it all. But then if you only give me a certain amount of money to spend, and I gotta spend it, you see how some things just automatically go to the wayside, which is a little unfortunate. I would think that they would let you play with the amount that the premium prices are being speculated at. Why not give us $15 to spread across? You know, it would have been a much more fair representation. I mean, $10 is what I'm already spending. You're going to ask me to spend more, so why don't you give me that extra $5 and see where I would put it? That would be a more accurate representation for this survey, but that's just my opinion. WWE is considering special features that may be available to WWE Network as part of a premium price tier. Listed below are some potential new features and ideas. Let us know if you're extremely, very, moderately, somewhat, or not at all interested. Let's go. Alternate audio. Choose your favorite pay-per-view commentator team. For instance, you can hear Stone Cold Steve Austin and Jerry Lawler call a live pay-per-view. Why? Why would I do that? The only two people I would want to call for every single pay-per-view are both no longer with us. I don't understand how that would even work. So, you know what, we'll give that a somewhat. I'm somewhat interested. I mean, like I said, if you want to give it to, say, Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker to talk WrestleMania 25, or Batista and Randy Orton talking about their feud, something like that, then I would be very interested. But this is confusing. The for instance, the example here makes me not interested at all, because who would want to hear Jerry the King Lawler and Stone Cold call a pay-per-view now? I don't know, maybe I'm alone on the island there, but I'm not like that. Download to go. Ability to download content and watch offline. I don't really do that kind of thing. Streaming is everywhere. Wi-Fi is everywhere. I know it's not really reliable, and a lot of times you get interference, but you know you're going to be on a plane, or you're going to be taking a trip. You could download the Royal Rumble and watch it on your way to wherever it is you gotta go. I guess it has its value to most of you, but I'm not really that type of guy. So we'll put very interested, just because if I need to, I should be able to, but I don't usually do these type of things. Virtual augmented reality. The ability to watch current or historic WWE content in a way that makes it seem as if you are actually sitting ringside and experiencing an event. such as WrestleMania Live and in person, using special computer-generated effects and equipment like a headset. So if you buy the Oracle or the PlayStation headset, if that's the same one, I don't know, and you have a PS4, you could load up WrestleMania and then put on your headset and look around and would be like you're actually there at ringside. I am extremely interested in that, and it would definitely give me 110% more of a reason to try to convince myself to buy a VR headset. So definitely extremely interested there. Social viewing. Setting up a movie theater mode to watch virtually with friends or participate in a live event on Facebook where you can chat with other fans. Yes, absolutely. Why not? Personalization. Ability to create custom playlists and change the look and feel of your WWE Network interface with options that represent your favorite WWE era and superstar. Absolutely. Who doesn't like to customize? Why should my friends' WWE Network look exactly like mine? Everybody wants to add their own little taste and their own little flair to this whole thing. So I'm all for that. First of all, I have hated the layout of this whole thing. It's very counterintuitive. It's different from the Xbox One to the PS4, and it should just be how you want it to be. So if you are going to allow me to have this and let it work, because when I load up and try to make the watch list for myself, it never really works, right? So if they're going to fine-tune it and tweak it so we could actually personalize it, and maybe I could have my Braun Strowman background, or a Kevin Owens background, or a, Matt Hardy background, or maybe a combination of the three. Who knows how they're going to let you mess around. But I'm all for it. I'm down with it. Personalization, extremely interested. Alternate viewing options. The ability to watch WWE in-ring shows using alternate camera choices. Gorilla Cam, Drone Cam, GoPro Cam, 360 views, or select higher lower resolution. I mean, I guess that also serves its purpose. Why would I want to fly around the arena on the GoPro Cam or the what the hell is it? The drone cam. I don't know. I guess we'll just do right in the middle with that one. Because I'm not against it, but it's not something that I'm going to give them more money to be able to do. Which is the whole point of this survey. Ratings and a comment system. Ability to rate shows or matches, 0 to 5 stars. Add comments or mark favorite moments. Absolutely. To share my feedback on the WWE Network. Why not? Live there? No problem. Social sharing. Ability to share playlist clips and your favorites on social media. Again, just like from the last one. Sure, why not? You can have a Sledgehammer Wrestling Show's greatest hits playlist. All of the favorite matches from us right here on the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. Why not? And be able to share it with you guys on the Twitter or on my my YouTube and my Facebook page. That's fantastic. Absolutely. I'm all for that. We're in a social media age. As much as some of us may not like it, but the ability to do that, it's great, even for a content creator. It's everything you would want. Let's go together and watch on Facebook, you and I, WrestleMania 3. Fantastic. I would love it. All powered by the WWE Network. I just hope they make it work as good as it sounds like. You know what else we're going to do? We are going to make this a little bit bigger here so that I can see it a little better. There we go. I know it's a little late. Who knows how much more of this we got to go here. But now it's time to play with our money. What are we going to find the most valuable out of these segments? Absolutely, right off the bat, virtual reality, you're getting $1. I'm down with that. Social sharing, you're getting $1. Alternate viewing, you get nothing from me. Social viewing, you get $1. That brings us to 3. Ratings and comment system. 4. Alternate audio, the commentary team thing. I don't know. Personalization, download to go. You know what, download to go, what's our tally? We're at $4. Which means we have $6 remaining. And we are going to put $2 to the alternate audio because the possibility is there for it to be great. And like I said, I don't mind listening to people talk about wrestling while I'm watching wrestling, so that's fine. Personalization, we're going to go right up to $3 because that's real big with me. That brings us to a grand total of $9. That's what happened on the last round. It didn't update in time and I put too much money everywhere. So we got one more dollar to spend here. And I'm going to give it to the virtual camera. That's what we're going to do. $10. That's how we're going to spend it. Let's continue on and hopefully get this thing over with. Man, when it comes down to that money, it's so much harder to just say, yeah, all right, download to go. I need that. I'll spend $1 for that. Not me. I don't know about you. Maybe it's worth something to you. If you let me know I'm crazy, you know the comment section is yours, you guys. Let me know what you think of my picks, what you would have picked, everything that you think is worth money on the WWE Network. If you're a subscriber, did you do your survey? Did it look anything like mine? Let me know. Here we go. Hopefully the last section of this thing. I don't mind taking surveys, but I don't want this to go on much longer. WWE is also considering special benefits perks as part of... This is the same on the top of every page. Alright, here we go. Fan voting. Special opportunities to vote on match participants, Hall of Fame inductees, Slammy winners, or other WWE... You're going to give me a vote on a ballot for the Hall of Fame? Is it going to matter? If it actually matters and my voice counts for something? Yes, absolutely. Monthly Inside WWE Headquarters Conference Call. Ability to listen in to a conference call with executives such as Triple H or Stephanie. Do I even need to explain? Free shipping on WWE.com orders. I love free shipping. Absolutely, I'm interested. Preferred pricing. Special offers for WWE VIP events and products, including meet and greet, discount packages. Yes, we don't even have to finish. Loyalty program. Get rewards. Thank you. Such as t-shirts, collectibles, ticket upgrades using loyalty points earned from the length of time you have been a WWE Network subscriber or your time spent viewing. I'm going to get lots of stuff. I'm going to get lots of loyalty stuff. So I don't have to even tell you that I'm extremely interested, as we started this whole thing telling you guys that I've gotten nothing, and it feels like shit. That for 3 years I've given you nothing but my loyalty, and I've gotten zero in return. I've gotten terrible wrestling in return. So yes, absolutely. I'm sure we're going to have to go onto the next page and divvy this with all the money, with the $10 dividing, and that's going to get most of it, I'm telling you right now. The loyalty program might even just get the whole $10, because everything else here doesn't really matter. Early access to live ticket events. Sure. Again, perks. I'm in it. Sweepstake entries. Automatic sweepstake entry to win event tickets, VIP meetups, which means I don't have to do nothing and I could just be sitting here one day and I'll get an email, hey, you just won a chance to meet and have lunch with Becky Lynch. Sure. Let's be interested. Nobody ever wins fucking sweepstakes anyway. So if you want to throw it in there, fine. If I just so happen to win this randomly drawn lottery chance, good for me, right? So let's hit extremely interested. Get breaking news first. Be the first to receive WWE breaking news before it's posted on social media. Like I said, they should already be doing that. I'm not interested in it because it should already be there. So if it's not there, that's your fault. And I can go on YouTube and watch my own show to get the breaking news. So I don't really care about that. Early access to new merchandise, exclusive early access to new WWE merchandise on the shop.com. I'm not really interested in that. I don't care about getting it before everybody else. I barely get it as it is on time. I gotta wait. I don't make a lot of money here yet on YouTube. Maybe soon. Now I'm almost positive we're gonna have to give up some cash. The $10 division sheet. This video would be going much quicker if my internet was better. Finally! Thank God. Finally. Please let us know which of these subscriber perks are more valuable to you again. Okay. Early access to live event ticket sales. Alright. I'll give you $1. Because it's always so hard to get tickets. And especially tickets worth a damn. It seems like everything sells out so quickly, but then you go and you watch SmackDown Live and there's a whole half of the arena covered in a black bed sheet. So I don't even understand that, but sure, why not? Early access to the tickets, I don't mind. Early access to merchandise, we don't need. Get breaking news first, I don't care. Should already be there. It's not going to give you any more of my money if you're not giving me something I should already have. Free shipping, I'm not going to give them money for free shipping. That's kind of an oxymoron. We're not going to do that. Preferred pricing, special offers for VIP events. That means getting a discount. I'm all for a discount. Fan voting, I'll give you $1 easily, but, you know, it does run the risk of not counting, as most voting does, but, sure, I want to at least believe that I have a Hall of Fame vote would be fantastic. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all for that. So, but it's only getting $1. We're not going to get crazy on that. We already know with these last 3 sections, all right? We've spent $3 so far. We're going to give $1 to the inside headquarters because I'm always down for insider news. And we got the sweepstakes entries. No, I'm not going to give you any money for a sweepstake entry. And we got $4 left here. $4 left. You know what? We are going to take away this early access stuff. Because I believe even with early access, I'm probably not going to get any special seating or anything like that. Which brings us back to a $3 total. So we have $7 left. And I'm going to put it all right here. $7. Loyalty. Because loyalty should be rewarded. That is what I want. I was there at the dawn of this thing. I am still here despite how much you've disappointed me. And I want some perks and rewards, damn it. Hard work and dedication should always be rewarded. And even though I don't get that either in my personal life as far as my job goes, I would at least like it at this point in time when it comes to my favorite thing in the world, which is professional wrestling. And that's going to do it. Thank the Lord. Finally. Thank you for completing this survey. Thank you guys for being here with me with Blue for this survey. I want to apologize for the terrible performance of my internet, but we did get through this. This is the first time we've done anything like this, and it went off just beautifully. Let me know what you think of everything that I chose. Do you think I'm crazy? Do you think we should have put more money here, more money there? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget while you're down there to check out the link in the description box for Clutch Chairs. Go check out some of their very cool WWE themed chairs and then X out of there and go away. All you got to do is go take a look. You don't got to spend a dime and you help out the show just by using your eyeballs, which I would greatly, greatly appreciate you guys doing that for me. Also, while you're in that general area down there below this video, don't forget to smash a thumbs up and give this video a like if you enjoyed everything that we did here today. And, most importantly, if you're not a member of the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show Club, the Sledgehammer Club is always recruiting new members. And to join this team, all you need to do is hit that subscribe button down below and then ring-a-dee-ding that ringing bell next to the word subscribe for up to the minute as it happens news. Every time a video drops, you will know as soon as it does. Thank you again for being here. My name is Nick Nightmare. This is Blue the Snowball Microphone, the World Heavyweight Champion of microphones, and we are ready! And we will see you next time, right here, on the Sledgehammer Wrestling Show. Rock and roll.